Hey there, I know you've probably heard the news that Facebook has made a revolutionary change to our pages. We now have the ability to replace the cover image with a video, and that's a huge opportunity to get more page likes and more customers. Now, I've been seeing other tutorials that are telling you to make your cover videos with the most important content right down the center, and that's to work with the Facebook cover area size, which is kind of odd. It's exactly 820 pixels wide by 320 pixels high. It looks like this on a computer. You'll notice there's margins on the sides, and it looks like this on a mobile device where the margins are gone. So keeping your content in the center of the standard video shape and size is good advice, but that's going to take trial and error, and who's got time for that? So here's a much cooler way to do it. All right, first of all, you're going to need a video editor. Whatever you have. In this example, I'm using Camtasia Studio. You're going to need to have a multi-track system. I'm going to be using 4 different tracks to produce this. Now, grab a short piece of video. 30 seconds to 1 minute is really the best choice. You don't want to have people watching for too long. In this example, I'm going to use a customer review testimonial video. Why? Because it's really influential content for new visitors to the page to see what someone else thinks about our company. So I take that, put it on the timeline like so. All right, the next step, super important. Remember, we said the Facebook cover area size is not 16 by 9, which is what our cameras produce. It has to be at 820 pixels wide by 312 pixels high. So whatever functionality your editor provides, turn off the aspect ratio and type in 820 by 312 and click OK. And again, this is because your video won't appear perfectly on mobile and desktop machines if you use the native resolution, or aspect ratio. So here we have a smaller palette, narrow and wide. I'm going to grab that video and I'm going to shrink it down by grabbing the corners until it fits in the height of this palette, which is 312 pixels high. I just keep doing that until the little yellow lines tell me that I've actually matched that dimension. And there we have it right there. Okay, so it's perfectly centered and it's aligned top to bottom. Now you notice I have the blank areas on the right and the left side of the video. You can fill those in any way you want, but I'm going to show you a very clever way to do it that's engaging and interesting to look at. I'm going to create a copy of the original video and put it on another track. So now I've got 2 copies of the same video. On number 2, I remove the audio because you don't want to double the audio. That would sound weird. In multi-track systems, usually anyway, whatever's on the top is the one that's up front, and the ones on the bottom is behind it. So I'm going to grab the bottom one like so, and I'm going to stretch the corners until the video in the back fills the width instead of the height like we did before. So there we have it. I've got the same video peeking out on the right and left from behind the original, which is right down the middle. So now we're going to blur out the left and the right so it looks super cool. Watch this. I'm going to move that down a little bit because I don't want the lower third graphic to show here, and it offsets the visuals a little bit. So I'm going to go to callouts and I'm going to add what's called a blur effect. I choose blur, I drop that over the area on the side, and I stretch it to fit perfectly. All right, you see how cool that looks? It's like there's something there and it's sort of similar but not exactly, and it really draws your attention to the content in the middle of the screen. All right, so now, of course, make the blurs the full width of the project so they stay covering that section through the whole video. Next thing we're going to do is just copy that one and then paste it. And I'm going to grab it and slide it over to the right side and do the exact same thing because we want them both blurred. So let's see, this one needs to be a little bit bigger, so I'm going to grab the corner, make little tweaks until it's just right. All right, so now we've got the same blur on both sides with a nicely centered main content right down the middle. Now all you got to do is render that video, and I'm just going to produce and share as a high-resolution MP4 file. I click next. I'm going to name my file and then make note of the destination where that file is going to be saved so that when I go to upload it, I know where to find it. All right, it was a short video. It only took a couple seconds to render. I open the production folder and I find my file. There it is. And I'm going to grab that when it comes time to load it into Facebook. here we are in Facebook, and as you can see, I've got a really nice social cover that fits the space. I'm going to replace that with a video, and if you got to hover over that button there, and you'll notice it's either a camera that's a video camera or a snapshot camera. So just keep hovering over it and moving around until it switches to video if it's not already. Now, I've already uploaded the video, so I'm just going to choose from videos. You're starting from scratch, so you'd go to upload video and go to that location, the production folder, and upload from there. So I'm going to choose it from videos. There it is right there. Click confirm. Now, I don't have to reposition this because we've made it the perfect size from the get-go. Right shape and size, nothing else needs to be done. I click next, and now I get to choose what thumbnail shows, and Facebook does it automatically. You have 10 choices, and you scroll through until you see the one that you like the most. I like this one because she smiles nice in that one, so I'm going back to number 7, and I'm going to click publish, and there we have it. That's all there is to it. By default, the audio is off, so on a desktop computer, you'll have to hover over it and raise the volume. They may change that, but just heads up on that. Now, here's a quick look at the mobile view again. Notice the sidebars are gone, but here's what's really cool. If your mobile visitor just clicks on that video, it opens up like an image or any video, and the audio is immediately playing. Super, super cool. Now, Facebook cover videos are brand new, as you know, and it's only a matter of time before other businesses, including your competition, start using them to promote their business and their reputation. I'd love to help you get started fast so you can beat your competitors to the punch. Now, our fully branded customized review commercials like the one I just used retail at $397. But to help you celebrate this amazing power that Facebook has given us all, your price is just $99. Now, if that's not crazy enough, that price will get you both versions of your review commercial. The full 16:9 aspect ratio version for your YouTube channel and your website or wherever, and the Facebook version as well, ready to go. All you have to do is upload it. The value, about $500. The price, just $99, but only for the first 25 businesses who want to take advantage of this amazing offer. After that, it'll be gone forever. So to get yours, just use the link below.